Yo, what's good, everybody? We got another Beers with Barton. It is Wednesday, hump day, March 25th, 2026, and opening day of baseball today, which is awesome. Also, Jessica left this afternoon to go to a conference up in Durham, where those stupid Blue Devils reside. She's not staying. She's not on the Duke campus, but she'll be back Friday, mid to late afternoon. So not too bad, only 2 days. But opening day of baseball in San Francisco. Yankees Giants, awesome, right? Netflix bought the rights. So it was like a whole production. It was actually only the second time since 2009 that the Giants have opened up at home. They're normally on the road. And so, and of course, I can't stand the Yankees. I do like Aaron Judge. He's a Cali kid. Should have been on the Giants, but he didn't. Decided to go back to the Yankees. Anyways, on Netflix, they had like a whole opening ceremony type thing. Bert Kreischer was like the MC. They did like starting lineups. The Giants came off a trolley car, which was awesome. The Yankees ran from their dugout. They had cabs on each side and like dancing. I think Puerto Ricans. I think there was a heavy Puerto Rican. I can't think of the words. It's 10:30 at night. In New York. So anyways, it was really cool. Did a bunch of stuff. I mean, it's 5 o'clock out there, so it's like, the sun's up. And then they, at the very end, after they sing the national anthem, there was an American flag firework that went off. That was so awesome. So really cool open ceremony. Really enjoyed it. Game's not going great. It's the seventh inning, and the Giants are losing 7-0. Logan Webb, our ace, had kind of a weird second inning. Gave up a couple hits, but hit a batter on a couple of plays after hits. They like hit the ball. They hit the runner and dribbled away. So just wasn't a good inning. So it's 5-0 after 2, which stunk. And then another 2 runs given up, I want to say, in like the 4th inning. So not a great opening day. Good thing is, officially the game's not over. I mean, they could come back and win 8-7, but I'm just going to assume they're going to lose. There's 161 more games. So, a lot of fanfare. First manager in Major League Baseball to go from college to the pros without having any Major League experience, like assistant coach, hitting coach, pitching coach, whatever it is, catcher's coach, whatever, first base coach, second, third base, like nothing, just straight from college. But he came from Tennessee. They won a national championship a couple of years ago. Younger guy, I think mid-40s. He may be younger than I am. We're the same age, which is crazy. Like, what am I doing with my life? So we'll see. They signed some guys. The pitching could potentially be the problem. Not Logan Webb. He'll be fine. He's a horse. But, after him and Robbie Ray, some of the other starters, it's kind of like, okay, what are you going to get out of them? And the bullpen, I think, is going to be potentially the issue it was last year. So, but the lineup's a lot better. I know it's not showing tonight, but I mean, definitely much improved. Got a couple free agents, have Chapman and Willie Adames and Devers and Heliot Ramos. John Hooley is back. Signed the guy Bader from the Phillies. Signed Luis Arias from the Padres. So I think it's going to be a much better lineup. I think they're going to be a lot more competitive. I think they went 81-81 last year, so 500. Didn't make the playoffs. But I think they'll be better. Just got to figure out the pitching. But also, hopefully the bullpen is good. So we'll see. They have tomorrow off because they have the opening game, and then they play Friday, Saturday. I think they have Sunday off. And then you kind of kick in. Everyone else plays tomorrow. So really excited about it. Like I said, Jess left today. So I came home from the office. Michaela was here. She took the bus home, and she did a bunch of studying and homework tonight. She got some tests. But we went and had frozen yogurt for dinner. It was awesome. And just kind of hung out and caught up. And then we hit the store on the way home. She wanted some more fruit, and then she actually got some sushi for dinner. And then she's been downstairs since we got home a couple hours ago, just studying and doing homework. I was up in our bonus room watching the game, and now she's getting herself ready for bed, and I'm going to be shortly after. Thank goodness I didn't have to go in the office tomorrow, but another busy day. But anyways, opening day of baseball, awesome opening ceremony, I guess, from the Giants. Kind of a disappointing game pretty early. I mean, it was a 1-2-3 inning for Webb in the first, and then we had runners on first and third with one out in the bottom of the first. I'm like, oh, this is great. Get the first run of the season. Like, let's go. Got to get momentum. Yankees are great. Got such a good lineup. And then couldn't get that. Adama struck out, and then they ground out to second, and then the wheels kind of just fell off early. But Webb got through 5 innings. Had good Ks, and his velocity looked good. I think it was a mid-80s in pitches. Just had, did give up some hits, but like I said, hit batsmen and a couple like unlucky bounces on a stolen second. It hit the batter and rolled, and then a first to third hit the batter, rolled. So it's like a little bit unlucky too, and that's what happened I think in the 4th inning when they gave the other 2 runs. Hit one of the runners. Should have been a double play, so the guy from second ends up, instead of just going to third, score. So it is what it is. It happens. There's a lot of games left. Everyone's chasing the Dodgers anyway. Unfortunately, they won the last 2, and the Yankees were in the World Series last season. And I was actually a Yankees fan for the World Series because there's no one worse than the Dodgers, that's for sure. So baseball is back, and then tomorrow got Sweet 16 starting. But opening day was cool. They put on such a production, and for it to be at the gorgeous, beautiful, amazing, I'm biased, but the best ballpark in all of baseball, and most of the time it's rated 1 or 2. I can't remember what the other one is, but it could be Coors Field, Colorado, because of the view. But it was cool. It was good. Good first day. Got to chat with Jess after her kickoff reception a little bit ago. She's getting herself ready for bed. She got a full day full of meetings and classes and sessions, whatever they call them. So luckily I don't have to go to the office, but work is work. It's still here. It's not going anywhere. So cheers, opening day. Baseball's back. Fantasy baseball's here. And we're excited. So I did grab some beer at the store too. Like I said, I don't really keep much beer in the fridge anymore. I'm trying to drink less. But Hopfly, which is a really good brewer out of Charlotte. This one's called Dabs. It's a hazy IPA. Dabs, the opening day of baseball. I'm pretty excited about it. It's pretty cool. Unfortunately, starting the season 0-1 is not as crucial as like football. You only have 17 games, and basketball and hockey have 82. College baseball, I don't know, they probably play 40 or 50, maybe 60. I don't know the exact number, but Major League Baseball 162. It's long. It's the dog days of summer, which they call them, and I feel like it started a little early this year. I think last year they started around this time, but they did like a Seattle Mariners, Dodgers, like 2 games in Japan pretty early. And then it was like a week until everyone else started playing. It was kind of weird last year. I didn't really like it. So I like tonight. Giants will have the day off tomorrow, and they'll finish the series off Friday, Saturday with the Yankees. Get their 3 games in, then have Sunday off, probably travel day. I think they're in San Diego starting Monday. So it's here. I love baseball. What's going on with the fridge? Hopefully it's just making ice. It's pretty loud. So again, cheers. Opening day of baseball. San Francisco, Oracle Park was beautiful. Park was built in 1999. Man, I love that park. And I was just there last year. So cheers. I hope the fridge is just making ice. It's making some weird noises for things not even a year old. 7.2er. Double dry hop, Strata, Citra hops. So that's a good one. So, all right, that's it. We're wrapping it up. Opening day of baseball. What a fun opening ceremony. Great first inning. And after that, I've hated all of it. But baseball's back. Got plenty to watch. Cheers. All right, that's it. Until next time, deuces.